So that's another theme that has come to me this year in particular, 2016, the end of 2016 into 2017, as I'm changing out the way I offer service in the world, is that I was told very clearly that dependency on others must stop, and that no one should be dependent on another for someone's success, and no one should be dependent on someone else for health and well-being. That we've really got to become clear that we are the gardeners of our own lives. And sure, it's fine to hang out with other gardeners and share knowledge and wisdom, and once in a while ask for love and support and hugs and community exchange. But at the end of the day, our evolution, our movement towards success, and our movement towards thriving is solely dependent on us and our own actions. So I was clearly told that I myself had to clarify that I wasn't being dependent upon by others for their success, and that I needed to ensure that my boundaries were clear, um, that I wasn't giving too much of myself or enabling others in not evolving. So it was one of the big drivers for me in pulling out of service, was that it was time for me to assist through teaching, but not doing for others. And I think that's a common theme for all of us right now, is that all of us are experts in different areas of life. Excuse me. And I think that's really the gig right now, is that we all have a specialty. And sure, we're meant to share that specialty and support others in learning that specialty if that's what they're interested in. But the message I get is teach people to fish, but don't fish for them. So I feel like that's in all areas of our lives, that's going to show up more and more. So I feel 2017 is going to be amazing. I have a sense of unique experiences. I feel like the veils will continue to thin, and we will have, divine interaction easier, faster. I feel our thoughts are manifesting quicker, so it's good to stay in a high vibrational thought pattern and try to stay out of the negative as much as possible. I also say choose wisely of how you spend your time and who you spend your time with, not from a judgment place, but we are becoming more empathetic, and we're becoming more sensitive to people around us. So, the key is to ensure that you're choosing right for yourself, and don't apologize for that, because, we're in a powerful time, and we are being impacted at so many levels, physical, emotional, spiritual levels, that, we've not done this before with 7.5 billion people on the earth, or 7 billion people on the earth. So the energy of the collective is bigger than normal. And we're being pressured from that area. We're being pressured from our family, from our lineage energetically. We also get pressure from energy from the people we live with, and from our workplace. And that energy is not seen, but it's felt. And we've got to be as clear as we can be, as often as we can be, so that we're living our own vibration and living our own way of living, and not living someone else's story, trouble, difficulty. And so, it is, as much as we say community is important, it absolutely is. But there will also be a time in this year where we need to pull back and ensure that we're really understanding who we are and how we're operating, so that we can keep that vibration in check. So we know our garden, so we know what's flourishing and what are weeds. And we want to ensure that if we want a great harvest at the end of this garden season, that we don't allow the weeds to take over. we really need to weed our lives on a consistent basis. So, again, it's not about judgment, it's about discernment, and it's also about how you feel and honoring how you feel. So, if you're with a friend, consistently you spend time with this friend and they're complaining about their life and they're not happy and there's always issues, and you walk away every time you spend time with that person feeling drained and depleted, then my suggestion is stop spending time with this person. And it's not out of judgment. You're not helping yourself, and you're absolutely not helping them. Because the truth is, they feel better after you leave, but they're not doing their work. So, this is really getting real. 2017 is about getting real. And I feel like we've wanted to do this journey for so long, and we've been so excited at a soul level to be here. And I really embrace it, and I'm really excited about connecting at a different level with people. And I'm really excited about just where we're going as a human race. Uh, we can't stay stuck in the muck because there's too much light hitting the planet now. So a lot of darkness is being stirred up. But hey, it's going to dissolve with this light. And, it's for us to make sure we keep dialing into that light and keep bringing that greatness back into our lives and living a happy, joy filled, successful, and just abundant living. That is our gift. That is what we came to do. So, we've got to make some course corrections. We've got to change some things up. But I feel like we're just in such a divine time. So I welcome 2017. I feel like it's a whole new phase for me that I'm stepping into. And I have talked to many people in my inner circle, and they too feel this is going to be a really great year. So I celebrate living life. I celebrate being able to chat with you today in this way. I'm grateful for the internet. I'm grateful for this ability to share the messages of my guides and angels in a positive, loving, and empowering, inspiring way. And so I wish you all well. I will be back in Canada in March. I am heading to South America to go commune with the Andes and the sacred medicine of South America. And I'm traveling a little bit. So I'm really, really looking forward to what I gather, and I will share as I go. So I wish you a sacred January, and please ensure you take care of yourselves and make yourselves number one priority for your lives to improve and to continue to expand and to live that which you came to live. Needs you to pay attention and be real with yourself in a loving, kind, and sacred way. So happy 2017, everyone, and we will talk soon. Bye for now.